Remember 15 years ago when same-sex marriage became legal? And then there were problems because certain businesses didn't want to serve clients who were same-sex couples. Well, it's back in the news. There's a video company, Brantford, I think is where it is, who kind of politely said, we know this is an important event for you and, wish you all the best, but we don't do videos for homosexual weddings. Now, in my opinion, knowing a little bit about videography and weddings and what some people want, what some people provide, that kind of makes sense, because if you were to hire somebody who didn't really have a process for a same-sex wedding and they shot it, you might not be happy with the result, especially if their specialty is shooting, I don't know, how do you phrase that? Alternate sex? I don't know. Man and woman weddings, because there's a process I've seen that videographers do. It's like a template, or it's a formula or a cookie cutter design where they shoot the same style over and over and over again because that's what's popular. And maybe they hire a male to shoot the male side and the female videographer to shoot the female side, and they just crank them out and they've got a process and that's all they want to do. They don't want to do anything different. Maybe they don't shoot old people weddings either because they can't use their template. Maybe they just have one thing they do. I don't know in this case what's going on exactly, but there's a bit of a hubbub because no one should be able to refuse the work. My argument would be, you don't really want me to do your job because I don't specialize in what you want me to do. So instead of making the person dance around and make up an excuse, well, why don't you just let them say, hey, that's not the kind of wedding I shoot. But because it's a same-sex wedding, that's not allowed by law, apparently. You can't refuse to service a client because of their, same-sex preference for marriage. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Does it make sense to you? That's our COVID Chronicles video of today, because Jonah and Alan forgot to do it earlier. So I did it by myself. Bye.